Okay, guys, I'm going to kind of do a quick update on Vanguard, and then I'm going to do it again at the weekend. Basically, it's come to the end of the month. I meant to do it yesterday, but I was busy, and a few other things. Anyway, let's get into this. So, you've been watching me build this up from the beginning of the year, if you see the series. We start with 200 quid. It's up to 8,967. So I've spent some money and I've banked some money. The money that was banked was put in here, the Vanguard. Okay. So we were filling it up in this. However, as you look in my summary, it says build up the baseline and we're moving it over into the tax year sheet. Essentially what's happening is I'm going to keep running this account, but the guys in the Scruffy Squad that I moderate, 10 of them wanted to do it themselves for the tax year. So what I've done is I've opened up a tax account. I'll show you in just a second. And I'm going to carry on the Vanguard here. So I've started with 200 quid in this. Done all right today, actually. So that's done well. And the summary, it's just the same. So you get it to a baseline. I want it to go to 250 because I'm going to build this up slowly. But the Vanguard is here. Okay. So when I do the save the change and add money, I'll be using this sheet. And I'm going to try and push it to get the savings to 10 grand as well as make some money in the meantime. So where's these? So first of all, let's have a little look. So I was trading this one today. This is the newer account. And it started today. So it's 200 quid in. And then there's the profits right through. So that's nice. Now, the other account that we are looking at is this one. And I'm in a bit of a quandary as to what to do with it, to be honest. I am going to draw the money out and take it down to an 800 baseline. So let me just kind of see. So we can see that. Drop the history on. Let me just kind of take it back. 750 start, because I start with a baseline each month. And then as you can see, you just run down. There's loads and loads of blues, few reds. You'll see money coming out of it as well. I've just seen it there. So you can see that you want to be looking for things like that. But it's blue, 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 blue. Had a bit of a rough day there, but the petrol tank was full, sorted out. Blue, 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 blue. Got quite a bit of money out there. And you just fill it all up. Again, sacrifice some trades. I've sacrificed some today. There, I had a terrible day when I was in Spain, which was here. But it doesn't look as bad as it was because on the day, all the blues pretty much paid all of that off. It was about net minus 150, 200 on the day, something like that. But then all the way through, blue, 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 and then down. So the profit for this month from 750 was 3,495. Take your costs, etc. out of it and your withdrawals. What I'm left with is 2,761 in this account. And I've already had 1,303 out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, well, I'm just going to leave it with an 800 quid balance and take the bulk of the money out and put the rest of it in Vanguard, but I'll do that at the weekend. So that's what this is. But let's kind of, I'll show you the Vanguard as well, and I'll show you the back end of this BlackBull, just so you can kind of see it. So give me a second. Okay, guys, so I've logged over into this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking 1961.73 out of here, and I'm going to put it into that wallet. Okay, so the way you do that's quite simple. So you just transfer the funds. So the source is from the small, and we're going to target to the Scruffy, which is here. So that's what it is, and it'll be 1961.73. Submit. Proceed. Okay. So we do that, right? Transfer successful. So if we go back to the accounts, That's left with 800 quid, 216 in there, and then in my wallet, I'll withdraw that, and then I'll put that into the Vanguard, but I'll do it at the weekend because I might add some extra into that wallet on Friday. I haven't quite decided yet. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So if I pull up this, that should now show, and it does, nearly £2,000 taken out of it, leaving a balance of 800 quid. So I've got 800 quid to start with tomorrow. So I'll kind of explain why I've done that before I pull up the Vanguard. I get the money out of the broker because now it's mine. And not only is it mine, I can spend it. If I leave it in the broker, I have the danger of losing it because I might oversize, I might get greedy, I might take too many trades, and I just give it away. So I get the money out, and then it's mine, and then I start the beginning of the month with a baseline. I did a video about this the other day. So let me just pause the camera a second, and I'll do an update on the Vanguard, and then I'll do it properly on Saturday. Okay, so let's flick this over. This is the Vanguard. Now, the indices and everything are dropping at the moment. I'm not worried at all. In fact, I think it's a good thing because what it's doing is it means I can get better units for a better price, and then when it rebounds, I'll make more money. So the Vanguard's holding at 104,000. We did have it up to 108 at one point, but what we're tracking for the small account, this is the pot. So it's that pot and the cash, okay? They're the two that we're tracking for that sheet that I'm updating. And like I say, I'll do it on Saturday because I paid a little bit in today and I haven't bought the units yet. I want them to have bought the units before I go into this. But as you can see, it's sitting with over £5,000 in there. I don't think that's a bad return from 200 quid, considering it also bought me a couple of holidays as well that you've seen if you follow the channel. So this is doing incredibly well. There's another couple of grand to go into that, which I've just draw down today. And we'll see if we can put a bit more into it. But the whole aim is to try and get that pot to 10,000 quid and do that by the end of this year. Now we're into April now. So still got about 8 months to get it up to 10 grand. And it's going to be slow, steady steps. I'm not going to go at it like a machine gun. I'm just going to take it one step at a time. Okay. So I've done this really just because there was a couple of guys in the squad asking how it was getting on. And it's first of the month. I do like to try and do it at the end of the month, but I was busy at the weekend. And I'm a bit late to the party, but there you go. So just so you can see the journey follow on, job sorted. So if you're stuck, just give me a shout. I'm always about. Drop your comments below. Or if you really want to see how I do things, come along and join us in the squad. As always, guys, see you later.